G'day everyone, Smith City here for Smith City Product Reviews. I'm back with another Beer Cartel beer, Candler Lager, collaboration by Hawker and Roll and Garage Project. There's the can, it's a pretty awesome looking can there. And I'll say a little bit about the collab here. So Hawker and Roll is a fast casual restaurant dishing up Malaysian inspired street eats with vibrant and authentic flavours there in New Zealand. This is the second New Zealand beer I've reviewed on my channel. So it's pretty cool that something that I'd never otherwise get my hand on, I can get it through Beer Cartel. So if you like beer and you sort of want to experiment with getting beers from all around the globe, or in different countries at least, it's really good for that. So I'll talk about Garage Project. They were very tiny. I think they started out in the garage. But as it says here, when you're brewing on such a small scale, you can afford to take risks. That suited us. We wanted to try something new. A few years have passed and we've grown, but the same ethos still shapes how we do things at Garage. Whether we're brewing 50 litres or several thousand, we're still here to take risks. And that's with anything in life, guys. It's always good to take risks. If I didn't take a risk doing my first ever beer review, well then I'm not, a year in still reviewing. I don't get better with my reviews. And I also don't get better with doing little write-ups for it, which is obviously helping me construct little write-ups, not just for my beer reviews, but also for my PT stuff and that sort of thing. So you got to take chances. I could still be stuck in my dead-end removalist job, suicidal, and not enjoying life. And so if you're out there and you sort of have an idea of something you want to take a risk on, just go for it. Just go for it and make changes where you need to make changes. If it doesn't work out, or if it starts to look like it's not working out, you're just going to have to adapt on the fly and sort of work out why you took the risk in the first place. So that's enough talking. Awesome can. I'm going to get this into a glass and we'll see what it tastes like. Very light. Very, very light. Smells pretty good, just from the pour. Extremely light there. Yeah, that's probably a good angle there. No light. That's sort of the colour I'm looking at. It's sort of like a really pale straw colour. Probably when I poured it was closer to a 2-finger head than a 1-finger head. Those bubbles, the head bubbles are quite large. That'll probably go pretty quickly. And you've got really tiny bubbles moving up the glass in quite a decent speed, but they're quite small. So I'll have a sniff for you guys. Obviously I've got no beard. I had a bit of a shave. Instantly regretted it, but it'll be back. Smells very crisp and to the point. It's very inviting with crisp and clean flavors. Touch of citrus. Which, is stock standard with lagers, to be honest. I'm just going to get straight in, guys. Cheers. I'm just going to have to go in again. That's really good. The reason why I had to have another sip there is because it's got a really nice lager finish, but the mid to front, the front to mid palate, it almost has some good qualities of an XPA, which I reviewed on my last review. That's good. That's really good. Almost like, so it's very crisp and clean. It's got almost like a thin wafer biscuit taste coming through. But it does have a little bit of a hoppiness to it that's quite nice on the mid palate. And then it's obviously got your sort of your stock standard lager finish to it. So, can, not too sure what 2 pant means. I don't know whether that's New Zealand's unit of measurement in terms of like standard drinks and that sort of stuff. I'm not too sure. Anyone in New Zealand or even the company, please comment what 2 pant means. Does it mean that there's someone's cut a pair of pants in half and another pair of pants in half and you've got 2 pant? I'm not too sure what that actually means. And then above that, you've got pant 1 KR with a little sort of recyclable symbol there. So I'd love to know what that actually is without just getting on there and making this review go for ages. I'd like to hear from you guys. So it contains wheat, malt, hops, yeast, and it's got a few other languages on there. La, what a wonderful word. It has no meaning itself, but emphasizes any sentence it's added to. Can La is brewed in collaboration with Hawker and Roll as the perfect accompaniment to their unique take on Malaysian street food. Clean, crisp, with subtle citrus and tropical fruit notes. It's designed to elevate, not overwhelm. Tag it into your spicy street food feast and take the experience to another level. La. Exactly. So it says it's crisp, with subtle citrus, which I got on the aroma and with the taste. And then that tropical fruit notes is that hoppiness that I'm talking about in the middle palate. That's what I was referring to there. So I pretty much got that bang on there, and this would work well with spicy food because I don't think that the flavor profile of this beer would necessarily be changed or compromised too much with spicy food. And what it would be good with is it would sort of refresh and clean the palate, and you could probably drink a fair few of these whilst eating that sort of food. So it's 4.6% ABV and 1.2 standard drinks. That pant 1 KR and 2 pant thing is fascinating for me. I'm just trying to work out, I'm trying to go through it in my head of what it all means, but we're a small brewery located in an old petrol, this is a garage project, old petrol station in Wellington, New Zealand. It's an unlikely place for a brewery, but our aim in the garage is to create unique and beautiful beers. We like pushing boundaries, reinterpreting styles, and challenging the notions of what beers can be. So their website is garageproject.co.nz, and the Hawker's website is hawkerandroll.co.nz, NZ, if you wanted to check them out. As I said briefly, I like the can. If I was wanting a lager and I saw that in a fridge, probably the can with the black and the green and then the yellow in the middle, just making it pop out. There's a better look there. That would push me towards that without even reading anything on the back. So pretty good can there. Drinkability. spot on. In terms of drinking this on a hot day, tick. Drinking this with like spicy or Malaysian food, tick. So drinkability is quite good. And what did I say it was? It was 4.6. Yeah, that's good. Rating. It does hit the brief with its drinkability and what it's marketed for. I'm going to give this an 8.5. Love it. I really like this. This is good. In the last few days, we've hit the 50 subscribers, and then I got an extra 2 randomly just checked the other day. So we jumped up by 4 in quite a small amount of time. So I know I do send links and stuff to my mates and stuff that may not have subscribed. So if you're one of those, to save me then having to send them to you, just hit subscribe. If the videos are, even if they're not my friends or whatever, if you're not subscribed but you're watching my videos, just subscribe and hit the notification button so you can keep up to date with my videos. As we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, I've been smashing out 2 beer reviews and a food review in the week, and I'm managing that all pretty well. So that's probably how it's going to be for a while now. And hopefully 8 more subscribers, and we will be doing the wild boar challenge at some point in the near future. That's going to be a good challenge. So if you haven't subscribed yet, but you regularly watch my videos, subscribe. Anyway, guys, that's me done for another review. By all means, like the weather's pretty good of late, and so there might be a point in time where I pump out 2 reviews on the same day and I go above doing 2 beer reviews. If that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Or where I find it being applicable, I might do that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you, leave you. Love to hear you in the comment section. Cheers, guys.